Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Astral Chain is one of those games that I didn't really see coming. It blindsided me. I mean, sure, I knew about it. I saw it in the Nintendo Directs. I knew Platinum Games was making it. And I was like, big whoop. It looks like a fun game. You know, I enjoyed Bayonetta casually, and I know Platinum Games makes really good experiences, but I just felt like my workload of games to play was just filled to the brim, and I didn't have a chance to get around to this title. And then I saw a lot of reputable news sources start giving this game 9s out of 10s, 10s out of 10s, and got me thinking, you know, maybe I could brush aside what's on the docket and make some time for this little puppy right here. And holy crap, am I glad that I did. I'm not going to give away too much of the storyline spoilers except for the intro of it here because I want people to be able to experience this on their own. If they haven't seen this game yet, strongly advise you checking it out personally and possibly picking it up if you own a Nintendo Switch. Couple things right off the bat that I will say. The storyline is epic. It feels like a Hollywood movie made in like cartoon form. And what transpires, especially at the very onset of the game when they start showing this monster and creating him out of this cube and how he attacks through the glass, it's very surreal. I was watching it, playing it with my 6-year-old son, and he was just like, whoa, that's crazy! And I was too, because it was, I mean, honestly, it blew my mind. But as far as what Astral Chain presents to the end user, why you should be interested in this game, what's so special about it, it's a unique storyline experience, the action is paced perfectly, the controls are on point, and most of all, the music is incredible. I can't get over the soundtrack for this game. The sound effects are cool too, but the music, the energy it presents, the electric guitar, everything that goes in together with it, it's just so invigorating, so captivating. It brings me into the world, it takes me away, and it gives me this feeling that a game has not given me in a very long time. And you guys probably know that because oftentimes I'm just bitching about how modern games suck and how they just take all these rehashed ideas from back in the day and put them in new graphics and try to resell them to people. But Astral Chain feels different. It feels unique. It feels like an original experience that's presenting something to the end user that's actually worthwhile, that's spectacular. And ultimately, that should be all we look for at the end of the day in a video game. Now, a lot of people were asking me in my video when I made that talking about Astral Chain and all those review scores that were off the charts. People in the comment sections were like, well, what even is this game? Yeah, it's getting good reviews, but who is it catering to? And to that I say, if you enjoy video games, it caters to you. I mean, it's more of a hardcore experience than, say, like a casual Mario Party type game. But as far as an action adventure, even with some RPG elements and the actual controls and having this monster change you and being able to attack the enemies, it's very invigorating. Like I said, this game, spectacular presentation. Platinum Games knocked it out of the park. And this is just my initial impressions on Astral Chain. Something I do want to talk about while I've been playing this, I realized that it kind of brought up I don't want to say controversy, but a question in my mind, and that is what a game of the year is supposed to even be, what it means to you. And I most likely, if I have the time and nothing crazy comes up, will be making an episode of Smash JT Show talking about this, because the game of the year that I had going into this was Super Mario Maker 2. Now, I don't know so much, because Astral Chain is really changing my mind, but that's the question I have really is, what even is a game of the year? What makes it so special? Why should we focus just on one game that stands out? And if we try to focus on that one game, what makes it so special? Because for me, I was like, oh, Mario Maker 2 is unsurpassable, unbeatable, because it's replayability, it's multiplayer editions, everything you can do in the game. But then I play Astral Chain, and it feels like an entirely new video game experience. I mean, sure, some games have done this kind of style before, but I'm just saying, from my own personal experience, playing Astral Chain feels like a unique new storyline, and the way it's presented mixes in some games like, I don't want to say Parasite Eve, but the RPG elements are done very unique, and the way they do them makes it stand out apart from the crowd in a good way. Something that took a lot of chances, that game companies could learn something from playing Astral Chain and saying, maybe we should look at more original IPs, more unique directions for franchises that we've been rehashing over and over again. Maybe we can make an original video game. Yes, I know we're in 2019 and basically everything's already been done that could be done up to this point with the technology presented to us, but Astral Chain makes it all feel new again. I don't know how else to say that. The storyline is fantastic. The action adventure aspects of the game, I mean, the way it just throws you into it on the motorcycle right off the get-go, and the action, the fast pace, the drama, the music, everything coming together. The game is a ton of fun, but by no means does that mean it's perfect. The voice acting, especially at the beginning of the game, is a bit primitive, and the mouths don't really move with the words, but that's something that can be easily overlooked because the gameplay truly carries the show when it comes to playing this game.
You couldn't have run this by me before?
Desperate times, Max. Captain or not, surely you understand the position humankind is in. I understand how you must feel, but I need you to be flexible.
So, yes, this is just a video of me gushing about Astral Chain, a game that I had zero intention of picking up until I saw the review scores, and I was like, holy crap, I need to play this game. So I went straight to Best Buy, pre-ordered it, picked it up, and played it and loved it. You guys would be doing yourself a disservice if you ignore this title, because down the road, first off, I already hear it's hard to find in physical form anyways, but secondly, if you're looking for a unique original IP, something that is new to you and you feel like you've played everything already, Astral Chain perfectly fits the bill for that. And oh my god, I can't wait to stop making this video and get back to the game. It's that good. I just had to kind of stop for a second and be like, okay, I got enough information right now to tell people, yes, Astral Chain is as good as it came advertised. Everyone who's been praising this game is spot on with it. Is it the greatest game ever? No, I mean, that's a whole different conversation. But as far as a unique experience where you just have fun playing it, I feel like Platinum Games did that with this. That's their goal, is when they set out to make this game, they were like, okay, let's make it action, adventure, RPG, and most of all, let's make sure that people have fun while playing the game. Instead of worrying about all these technicalities, worrying about all these things that surround all the numbers and everything. It's like, no, let's make the game fun. Fast-paced, action-oriented with a storyline to boot, and oh, by the way, the soundtrack is to die for. It is amazing. Everything coming together for this game makes it worthwhile, and that's why I am saying definitely check out this game if you have a Nintendo Switch. It will be worth your while. You will not regret it. That is, if you have a Nintendo Switch, because there have been some reports out there, not sure if you've seen this or not, but Astral Chain is getting review bombed right now on Metacritic because people are pissed off that Platinum Games decided to make this game exclusive for the Nintendo Switch. Like, these people have no idea the financial struggles that Platinum Games was in just a couple years ago, and they weren't in the position to take many risks. I mean, this is a crazy risk in its own right to go and make this original IP and make it specifically for the Nintendo Switch. That in itself is a gigantic risk from a company that didn't have all the money in the world. And then gamers are getting upset at that fact because it's not coming out for their PlayStation 4 or their Xbox One or the PC. It's like, can we, as gamers, can we just take a step back? Stop fighting about the consoles these games are on. Stop fighting about what console's the best. Can we just be gamers and enjoy this amazing time, the golden age of gaming that we're living in, where the best of retro and the best of modern are all at our fingertips wherever we want to go with it. People who are review bombing this on Metacritic are completely blowing my mind. I do not understand that and will not ever grasp that for the life of me, because I know what's going on with the background of Platinum Games. I understand why they made this decision. I feel like the people who are review bombing it are just being childish. They're upset that they didn't get their way, they didn't get their game on their favorite console. It's like, guys, relax, alright? Enjoy the games you have. There are plenty of games on every console out there right now to satisfy you, and you know, if you don't have a Nintendo Switch, there should be a good reason to pick one up. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the video right there, but let me know in the comments if you played Astral Chain, what you guys are thinking about it, or if you're considering picking it up after hearing about this. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.